All right, MMA fans, I have the pleasure once again to talk with Biaggio Ali Walsh. Hello, sir. Welcome back on Sherdog. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself? Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for giving us a little bit of your time. We spoke ahead of your Professional Fighters League debut last year. You put on quite a performance for the fans when you took on Tom Graesser back at PFL 10. Man, that was quite an accomplishment. You delivered a finish 45 seconds out of the gate. What do you recall from that experience?
Um, well, it was a great experience. Um, After the fight, I was almost like not like I was so happy that it was over with, but I was all at the same time I was not that surprised just because I had done so much visualizing and so much meditation and praying and stuff before the fight that I felt like mentally I did it 1,000 times. But it was great to get the win and get my PFL debut started off with a knockout. So
Is faith and religion a big part of your life?
it makes up a lot of my life. I have I'm very close to God. I'm very spiritual. I'm always praying. I'm always thinking when I'm praying. Um, I visualize a lot. I meditate. Um, I practice the law of attraction, and it really works.
Of course, you are expecting to win that fight, but did you imagine you would put on such a dominant performance and and you would come up with such a quick finish? I mean, 45 seconds out of the gate, even for an amateur fight, that's quite impressive.
Yeah. I was obviously for a fight, you got to be prepared for everything. I was mentally prepared for anything that could have happened. I was prepared for the fight to go 3 rounds. I started off a little fast, and I remember hearing my coach saying like, "Calm down, calm down." That's when I kind of eased back a little bit, and then just picked my shots, and I got the win quick. So whether it was a fast win or it went the distance and I won, I just wanted to get the win ultimately.
Well, I wasn't expecting less from the grand. Sorry, from the from. Sorry, I wasn't expecting less considering that your grandfather is Muhammad Ali. So
Mhm.
I mean, you have in your blood, you have some strength and of course some desire to fight and some fighting skills, and that's
Mhm.
understandable.
Mhm. It's weird. I played football and I was pretty talented at football. I played running back and I had the speed, of course. I had the vision, but there's something about combat for me that I actually enjoy more than football. So yeah, it's actually um quite interesting that I'm even here. I never thought that I would ever fight, but I'm here and I actually enjoy it. So
So is this going to be your path in life? How are you currently considering making it a career out of
mhm,
fighting?
100%. Yeah, this is my career now. It's a full-time job to go to the gym twice a day and work on my craft. I want to get better and better and better. And this next fight, you're going to see a lot of improvement and a lot of um It's just people are going to be like, oh wow, he's getting better and better and better.
Um, After your victory, what did you do in general? I mean, it was in November. How did you spend the remaining time?
Any kind of food. Any kind of food. I had like 4 brownies, cookies, I had pizza. Any kind of food after a fight is awesome, especially after a win.
Of course, and yeah, you deserve it. Is it tough for you to make the lightweight divisions limit?
The weight cut?
Yes, I guess you have to cut some, some pounds, right?
Yeah, for sure. I have to usually I usually walk around at like 176, 177. So I have to cut well, I start going down during camp to that. So right now I'm waking up at 170, which is perfect. I only have to cut really 15 pounds, but making weight for 55 is it's not hard, but because cutting weight is always it's never going to be easy, but it's not difficult. I can make 55 easily.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, since I know that many fighters struggle to make weight, not necessarily during the weigh-in ceremony, but still, it's a big part of a fighter's life is weight. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. And right now, you are scheduled to fight again on April 7th. How are you preparing for this upcoming battle?
Um, uh, like normal, I'm in camp right now, and we're just getting ready for the fight. I'd say we're at the end of this week, so one more week, and then 2 more weeks, and then it's fight week. So we're doing what we do every day. We're just training, getting better, improving. Between my last fight and this fight, I think the space was about 4 months. So, and usually I'll fight 2 months in between a fight. So this just gave me double the time to improve and work on certain things and get better and better and better. So this next fight, there's going to be a lot of improvement. You're going to see a lot of improvement. You're going to see a lot of speed, a lot of power. Um, it's going to be great, and I'm really excited.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but your opponent hasn't been announced yet.
Hasn't been announced, but we do have an opponent.
Oh, you do have an opponent. Can you tease something about him?
Yeah, he's from Flagstaff, Arizona. He's 1-1 in the cage right now. I think he's got a little bit of wrestling background. I think he had a kickboxing fight before he had done MMA. Um, he's done a couple jiu-jitsu tournaments and stuff, and um, I have too. But that's kind of all we really know about him.
How many times do you plan to compete this year? I'm guessing that you want to get as much experience as possible.
For sure. I would like to get four.
Oh,
That's the main goal. I actually wanted to get 4 fights last year, but my I was supposed to have my first fight in March. It ended up being in June, but the a couple of the guys that we were gonna fight, they tested positive for something, so we
okay.
couldn't fight them. And yeah, so we dodged a bullet there, but I ended up getting 3 last year. This year, I'd like to get 4. If I could get 3, like I'd still be super, super grateful for that.
And what is your motivation? Coming into this year, you're going to compete again for the first time in front of your family, in front of your fans. What is it that motivates you to perform so well?
Um, I would say just all the love and the support that I get from my family and friends. That's what really motivates me so much is seeing that they believe me, even the PFL, for them to even just believe in me and see a future with me. Um, that gives me so much motivation to just do better and get better and be the best at some point in my life. That is ultimately the motivation. And also, like, I'm very close with God, and I talk to God every single day, and I thank him so much for just the opportunity and everything, all the blessings that I have in my life. So God motivates me as well as my family and my friends.
Considering that you are Muhammad Ali grandchild, is your family proud that you are fighting for a living and you are considering to make a living out of fighting?
Of course, yeah. My parents, they've always, again, I'm super grateful to have the parents that I have. They've been supportive for everything that I've wanted to do in my life. Nico both. Um, anything we do, they support us 100%, and they always got our backs. If I was, I mean, obviously they'd rather me play golf or something like that, instead of fighting. But uh, yeah, like I played American football out here, and my dad was like, "Wow, you're gonna go from football to MMA? Like, come on, give me a break, you know?" But they were always very, very supportive. They help us out every day. You know, my dad is like me and my brother's manager right now, so and he really enjoys and he loves um being involved in me and my brother's lives. So, um, yeah, I just I love the support that I get from my family, my friends, my coaches, uh, anybody who I associate with. You know, if I get love and support from them, it just motivates me and it fuels me to be great.
I'm glad to hear that. Biagio, before I let you go, do you have any last messages?
Um, Tune in April 7th. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good fight. And expect to see a dominant performance.